This video is a brief overview of the Axiom product FileFixer. When you install Axiom products for MicroStation, you get this Axiom pull-down menu, and FileFixer is the fifth item on the list. You can just select it there. I've already got it loaded here for you. The job of FileFixer is to help you repair corrupt design files. Now, corruption can take many forms, but you can pretty much break it into two categories. Fatal, where you can't open the file at all, or visual and functional oddities, like you zoom in on an element and it disappears, or magically your file closes, you open it back up, it seems okay, but what the heck happened? An element displays but isn't really there, just odd stuff. So that's your basic two categories. Now, there's two modes to FileFixer. You've got Search for Problems mode here, or you've got Automatic Design File Repair. Now, the purpose of Search for Problems mode is to get a report of any and all corruption there is in a file or set of files. You'll notice I have empty text1.dgn open, and in my which files field, we're set up to process that file exactly. I'm actually going to process a bunch here because I just want to show you how fast it is to process and select, for that matter. All I'm doing here is I'm choosing a bunch of files. I press open and press OK. It's super easy to select files for processing, and you can do as many as you want. Now, watch when I press start how quickly this goes. It's only going to take a second or two per file to get through this thing. Halfway there. And we're done. So now I'm going to display the report. And you'll see there's quantity 10, means there's 10 errors that were encountered. And the description of the error, it'll list here if there's a bunch of different things. And then error number is 146, which is pretty innocuous. It's the 100 level errors will be the lowest in severity. It goes all the way up to 999. And the 900 level errors, you cannot open the file. But it's starting from the 100s all the way up to the 900s is basically how you can determine how serious that error is. Let me close that up for the moment. And we're going to go back now to Automatic File Repair. Before we actually process anything, I want to first show you this file. I'm going to open a file I've got here. It's called Structured Damage. And you'll see error opening the file. That is a hosed file. We're not getting in. If you don't own FileFixer, you're pretty much up the creek on that one. So you press OK, and let's change this because we now want to change which files we're actually processing. So we're removing those from the list and we're browsing to the structured damage file. And now we're ready to go on that. And I'm going to press start. And again, super fast. And I am going to go, just before I open that or attempt to open that file, I want to show you something. What actually happens is it repairs the original file, but it makes a backup. And this is something you can control in settings because you have the option to repair the original and create a backup, or leave the original untouched and make a fixed version of it. I prefer to always just fix the one I'm in and create a backup because I prefer to just come directly back to the file and not have to do any renaming. But that's a personal taste and you can do whatever you want. All right, so let's go back now. This file has been repaired. So now let's try to open it. And voila, there it is. All good. And that is what FileFixer does. It tells you what's wrong and then it fixes it for you. That's it. Thanks for watching.